Just eliminate all external distractions and just focus on the process itself and enjoying it every single day. Chopping wood, carrying water. Greatness is not meant for a few chosen people. It's meant for those who persistently pursue their dreams every day and make that choice when they wake up.
The truth is, the only person that you're destined to become is a person that you decide to be. See, every single day you got two choices, progress or regress, as simple as that. Your tomorrow will reflect what you did today. And the life that you're gonna live won't be by accident because it was all up to you.
Before I even talk to y'all, I want to read this verse, and I've probably said it a lot of times, but it hits different every time because God, real deal, will show you things before it even happen. A lot of times we get so stuck on other things and stuck on so much other stuff. We get caught up. God be saving us from a whole bunch of stuff that we really don't even be realizing. Yeah, he will tell you what's going on before it go down for sure. And this verse is Joshua chapter 24, verse 15. And it says, "But if you refuse to serve the Lord, then choose today whom you will serve." I say that because, bro, that verse can go so many ways, y'all. Like, I'm talking about so many ways. And for me, I know I've said it before, and I kind of say this dream or this story because it hits different every time. And this is what I mean when I say God can, you know what I'm saying? God can show you what's going on before you even know what's going on.
Today, I'm about to take y'all boys through the 3 levels of temptation. Before we talk about the 3 levels of temptation, I'm going to tell y'all what temptation is, and I'm going to tell y'all why I'm the person that's telling y'all how to go through the 3 levels of temptation. So basically, temptation is something that come along and try to distract you from your purpose, distract you from your grind, you feel me? Temptation could be a variety of things. I'm about to tell y'all the 3 things that I've encountered, the 3 things that I feel like are the biggest temptations to hold us guys, us beautiful species back, you feel me? So before I tell y'all what my 3 is, I'm gonna tell y'all why I'm qualified to tell y'all about this. If y'all don't know, I'm a YouTuber. I've climbed the successful ladders in a lot of people's eyes, in my eyes as well. I feel like I'm a very, very successful individual at my young age, and I've acquired this through temptation. But before we talk about that, let me tell y'all about the elevator analogy. If y'all know me, if y'all familiar with this channel, I got an elevator analogy. You walk into a hotel. When you walk into a hotel, what's the goal? To go to your room, right? So boom, your room is all the way at the top, and all the way at the top of your room is success. Your goal is to get on this elevator and go to success. But every floor, the door of the elevator opens, and it's a different distraction, a different temptation there to try to pull you off the elevator of success. Your job is to stay focused on this elevator so you can ride it all the way up to the elevator of success. Floor 1 opens, it's a swimming pool. You don't give a swimming to clothes. Floor 2 open, it's a nice looking female. You cool though, you know what I'm saying? You cool on their clothes. Floor number 3 open, it's a badass female. You walk off that elevator, as soon as you walk off, somebody else get in that elevator. Floor 1, he don't care about pools. Floor 2, he don't care about that girl. Floor 3, he really don't care about that girl. Floor 4, he just passed you. But it's not just about girls and swimming pools, it's about a lot of things. And I'm about to take y'all through the different things of temptation that I've incurred, that I've encountered personally. Level number 1 of temptation is drugs and alcohol. When I was in high school, that was the age that people started to really smoke. People started really to drink. People started really to go to parties. People started to do these things. And I was tempted so much to start smoking, drinking, going to parties. For some reason, man, my mind was so strong back then that I did not give a f. I was a student athlete for 1, so I really didn't care about that type of stuff. For 2, my mama wasn't playing that shit, so I wasn't really caring about that type of stuff. And for 3, like, what the f am I doing smoking? I'm straight, you know what I mean? I know a lot of people probably fell into that temptation, but let me tell y'all the exact case. I was in high school, man. There was a thing called the cut. If you went to my high school, bro, you know exactly what the cut is. Y'all probably still going to the cut to this day. All the baddest hoes was going to the cut. AB, come to the cut. I'm like, damn, shout at my crush from high school is going to the cut though. Like, what's she doing out there? Damn, twin them with all the drip is going to the cut. What they doing out there? Oh, y'all smoking? Never mind, I'm straight. I just stay in gym class. Real spill, bro. So I was able to avoid that temptation because I don't know this for a fact, but I feel like a lot of people who went into that cut not doing too well in life, man. You feel me? But hey, I don't know that. I'm not sure about that. I could be wrong, but hey, I seen one case study that proved me right. You feel me? But that type of stuff, bro, you don't know it at the time when you living in the moment, but that's holding you back so much when you just feeding into your temptations, feeding into what's going on now, feeding into the instant gratification. This temptation could be as little as sugar, bro, eating sugar. I ate some sugar yesterday, I felt terrible. Feeding into these temporary boosts of dopamine is destroying you, but it's not destroying you right now. You're not gonna see it, you feel me? That's what temptation is. When you hop back on the elevator, that broke now. You know what I'm saying? Now you gotta take the steps. Now you jump in the equation when you could have been at flow 8. Now your ass on flow 2 trying to run up the steps and shit.
You are in the middle of a level up. Right now, you are leveling up and you don't even know it, because this is newfound knowledge. This is newfound energy. You are just now getting on this journey. You are just taking your right foot and your left foot, your right foot and your left foot, and you slowly walking on this new path. But you cannot get distracted, especially not right now. You are too new in this world for you to let anything that you know from your past throw you off. So you gotta focus in. Yes, you are on retention. Yes, you are on NoFap. So you are becoming 1% better every day, especially if you are keeping your word to yourself and remain in discipline. If you don't keep your word to yourself, nobody else is gonna keep their word with you. So you know that now. So you holding yourself to a higher standard. Why would you let these distractions seep into your life and come out into your future and mess up everything that you've been working on? You can't do that. They don't want me to drop game on your brain so you can get out of a dark space, become clear-headed, glow up for real, and walk towards the light. They don't want me to do that. But I'm doing it on YouTube. I'm changing people's lives around the world. So I must be leveling up. Because as soon as you start to do stuff like this, you'll see people that you don't know or that you do know. In my case, it's people that I do know. Or a matter of fact, I don't know them. Because now I see that every time that we met up and every time that we talked and every time we were around each other, it was their representative present. It wasn't even the spirit that's inside controlling the physical. And of course, you know, they don't know the new you. They don't know that you're working on yourself. They don't know that you are trying to develop this personal understanding of self. They don't know that you are focused on self-mastery. They don't know that you are seeing that no outside exterior entities, nobody else except you, your body, your persons, can control your attitude, can control your actions, can control your mind, and can control your voice and what you say with your tongue, because you know words are powerful and they become the reality just like thoughts or things. So you got to be mindful of these things when you see negative entities come your way. Me, I look like the audacity of you. I've been working too hard. Let's go. This is like mental practice for me. I can practice with this. I'm too player for you to throw me off my note. So when people come at me on purpose with negativity just to test me, because you will be tested.
I like to say something on this channel a lot, and it's action over distraction. Actions over distractions. Why? Because as long as I'm moving forward towards my goals, distractions can't take me down. Facts. As long as I'm walking towards my dreams, distractions can't stop me. Distractions want to stop me, but it can't. Because I've evolved past that. I don't fall for the temptation. I don't fall for the distractions. Why? Because I'm speaking life into myself. I'm saying that. I'm acting that. I don't leave space in my schedule for idle time. Distractions will find you easier when you do not have a set schedule. Distractions will find you easier when you have too much idle time in your schedule. In many scriptures, it says that Satan loves when you have idle time. Why? Because idle time means that you don't have a purpose. You're not as purpose driven. Your purpose should take up most of your time. Your purpose should take up a good chunk of your energy. And so being on your purpose, even if your purpose is just how can I self-improve, there's so many ways that you can self-improve. You should never really have too much idle time. Idle time meaning free time. That's where the distractions get you. It's when you least expect it. It's when you're on the couch with family or friends. It's when you're relaxing. It's right in the middle of your journey when you think you're making progress. Life is going to test you.
Number 2 is the females. Because one thing is for sure, bro. The more money you get, the more success you get, the better you get with things, the further in life you get, bro, these females just get more and more and more and more attractive. I done seen 7s want me, and then after these 7s want me, these 8s want me, then these 9s want me, and then these 10s, and it's like, bro, you just gotta say no, because at the end of the day, bro, these girls don't be having nothing going on, but they there to pull you down. I done seen the most beautiful girls with the craziest, ugliest soul, and that's all they trying to do. They trying to take your soul. These girls be crazy as shit, and dealing with crazy, bro, is gonna f your goals up, you feel me? Because you trying to get to point A to point B, but now you got a defensive back in the way. You got to juke her ass out. You got to stiff arm her. You got to run the other way. And you dealing with 5 of these hoes at the same time. So now you running through hurdles trying to get to your goals, because girls don't give a f, bro. They care about the byproduct. They are the byproduct, by the way. Like, for example, I'm going to put you down. Say you are, I'm going to say a random career right now, right? Say you are a basketball player, right? You a fire-ass basketball player. You're the best basketball player in your town. They see that you got that nice ass jumper, but they ain't see you in the gym. They wasn't shooting at the gym. They wasn't with you when you sweating. They wasn't with you at practice when you crying because you can't make no shot because you battling injuries and shit. They just see you on game day. So they gonna think it's easy for you, bro. And they gonna come along and try to put their 2 cents in. They gonna try to distract you and shit. They don't know it's a distraction, but to you it's a distraction. So you gotta stiff on their ass and keep going on the goal. And as a guy, bro, we really love females, like, but you just gotta have enough discipline, enough willpower to understand that you're not where you want to be, and you are a guy that consistently wants to get better. And a female can come in and really just subdue you, bro. A female can come in and really just keep you stagnant and really just keep you at the point you at. She can really just come in and just want to cuddle with you and keep you in bed. Guys out there, let me know if I'm spitting right now, because some people know what I'm talking about. Some people don't, and this is for you. I'm talking to you, because when you get to that point, you're gonna remember me in the back of your head. You're gonna be like, damn, AB told me not to get comfortable with this girl. She gonna try to get comfortable with me. Let me still wake up early so I can attack the day. Cause these girl be going to sleep and waking up late as shit, bro. And they trying to keep you with them, man. So you can do one or two things. You can keep going, or you can lay down in that comfortable ass bed with shot ass, with unlimited pussy. Shout out to J. Cole. J. Cole got a lyric that say, he said, if spent half of what they do to chasing ass into a craft, by now they be famous and rich. But I get it. You rather lay with a, like, you would rather sit in the bed and lay around with shot ass and do what she doing. So, like, what are you really doing? Are you really making progress to something, or are you really just sitting down with shawty doing nothing? So you got to evaluate that for yourself.
You know how they say no weapon formed against you shall prosper. They never said that it wouldn't be a weapon, though. It's still a weapon present, and it's going against you. But you got to fight the fight. You got to have the mental discipline. You got to work on yourself. So if somebody says something to you that back in the past would throw you off, you got to know now that this person is purposely trying to throw you off. Because if they can control any part of you, you've lost. You've already lost. The key to this life is gaining control of the mind. The key to this life is leveling up, becoming better, 1% better every day, not being thrown 100% of greatness, because you wouldn't even appreciate that. You wouldn't show no gratitude. If you got $1 million right now, you wouldn't know what to do with it. You wouldn't know what to invest in. You'll take that $1 million and go blow it. I got $1 million, let's blow it. It doesn't change the mindset of the person. So you got to work on yourself. You got to work on your mind. And right now, as you are walking towards your level up, because I know you leveling up. So don't let no distractions come in. I don't care if it ain't even with another human. Don't let your phone that you got right beside you right now become a distraction when you have idle time. Go and remember your why. Go look at your goals. Go take off your shirt and go look in the mirror and see if you have the body that you said you were going to get. No, if you don't have it, let's get to work.
Because when God said, choose this day who you would serve, it speaks so crazy to me right now, y'all, because I'm not going to lie. I have been distracted. Like, I have been distracted, like whether that be social media, whether that be texting old girls where I know it ain't finna lead to nothing, like us going back to old ways. Just the other day, it's like I sat back and I just thought on each and everything, like on some like Phil Cofer, like what are you doing? What are you running from? Like, why are you trying to distract yourself? Why are you going to everything but what I'm saying, to your word? Why are you going to everything but to God? Because I've been on both sides, y'all, where it's like when I was in God, it was the most peace I have ever felt in my entire life, y'all. Like, I can't even explain it. And I've been on the other side where it's like I'm on the old field Cofer where, you know what I'm saying, I be getting in these moods, I be getting irritated. Sometimes I just don't even feel like talking. Sometimes like, I am a quiet person anyways, but I be knowing when it's me just being quiet as opposed to me just holding in and not wanting to say nothing just because of what I'm saying I'm thinking on, you feel me? I had to be real with myself and like ask myself, like, why am I going to old things? Just going back to old feelings, going back to the old me. We use so much distractions. Like, I'm saying if we have a bad day or something, we would go emotionally eat. Or if we have a bad day, we'll go buy something. If we have a bad day or we going through something, we'll go back to lust. We'll go to pornography.
One thing we gotta understand, brothers, is that we live in a very weak world. We live in a very soft world. We live in a world that doesn't want to be accountable. We live in a world that doesn't have backbone anymore. And you have to have backbone. You have to be accountable. You got to keep it real. You got to do the things that's going to take you to the next level. You got to have a foundation. You got to build fortitude. You can't let distractions get inside of your body. You can't let distractions get inside of your mind. You can't let distractions get inside of what you're building. You can't let distractions win. You can't. You got to build that fortitude. Mental fortitude, physical fortitude. So physically, y'all should be in the gym. Learn about discipline, learn about consistency. Because when you consistently go to the gym and when you're consistently disciplined, you start to see results. You start to have and gain muscles. You start to get stronger. That's all the fortitude is the withstanding the distractions, how to withstand the negativity, how to withstand the obstacles, how to withstand the struggles. You got to be strong. You got to be strong mentally. You got to start reading books. Got to start reading books. Got to start taking in knowledge. Got to start taking notes. Got to start journaling. Got to start doing the hard things. Can't do the easy things. You got to do the difficult things. You got to do the things you don't want to do so you can get to where you want to go. That's mental toughness. You got to strengthen your spirit. Got to get right with God. Get closer to God. Talk to God. He always there. He never left you. He never departed you. Get your spirit right. Get your mind right. Get your body right. Build the armor of God. That's the fortitude. And with that, you're unstoppable.
Number 3 is freedom. AB, what does that mean? How is freedom temptation, bro? Because freedom can fuck you up, bro. Freedom is having what you want, having financial freedom, having everybody praising you, having everybody give you what you want, man, getting stuff for free. Waking up, ain't nobody telling you doing nothing wrong. Go out into the world, everybody moving for you. You got the fastest car in town. You can never get too high and you can never get too low, bro. You want to stay even keeled through everything, bro. I told a story and it was about the ring that said this too shall pass, bro. A lot of people, they get to the high horse and they forget what they did to get there, bro. Like they get there and they think, oh, I made it. Some people, they got goals, and once they reach their goals, they flatline where they at because they don't remember what they did to get there. Freedom is temptation, in my opinion, man. Freedom can get you comfortable. You will never want to be comfortable, bro. Never want to be comfortable. If you ever feel yourself getting comfortable, bro, make a new goal, make a bigger goal, strive for bigger. If you just hit an accomplishment, celebrate it. Yeah, congratulations. Next day, wake up and do the same shit, man. Shout out Kobe Bryant. If y'all know, bro, if you in the NBA and you in the playoffs and you go up 2-0, bro, you damn near won the series, man. He went into the interview mad as shit. He like this. The people was like, damn, bro, aren't you happy? He said, happy for what? Job not done. He said, but you're up 2-0. He said, yeah, job not done. And that's how you got to be with your goals, bro. Like, don't get me wrong, you ain't got to be that OD. Like, you can celebrate. If you reach a milestone, bro, hell yeah, celebrate that shit. But your ass better be up that next morning doing the same thing that got you there. And that's what you really got to do to be successful, bro. You got to do repeated tasks over and over and over and over and over and over and over again until you reach that point. And then once you reach that point, guess what? Do repeated tasks over and over and over and over and over and over and over again until you reach that point.
The level up is right there. It's presenting itself right now to you through this video, through this message. I'm telling you, I'm giving you some knowledge, I'm giving you some game, and I'm also transferring some energy so that you have some righteous, powerful energy to level up right now, or go get in that book that you said you was gonna read, but you keep throwing it on the shelf and saying you're gonna do it tomorrow. No, do it today because you're distracted. You can't be distracted, not right now. It's too much dependent on you. You are becoming a great businessman, a CEO, a leader. an inspiration. You are becoming a real influencer, not just somebody that gets online and says, I'm going to influence somebody. Hey, come do the coolest dance, or this the new coolest haircut, or these the new coolest clothes. No, you are influencing somebody to do something righteous and change the lives of everybody around them. Now tell me right now that when you get on that type of thought process and when you get on those type of wavelengths, you gonna tell me that darkness ain't come trying to throw you off your path? For sure. That's the only thing that can happen. You got everything else working in your favor. Only thing that can happen is for you to get weak-minded, you to get weak and lustful and let something slip in, and for you to mess up your own self. See, a lot of people don't get that we mess up our own selves when we don't do the proper work and the necessary work on ourselves when nobody else is looking. What are you doing when nobody else is looking? Are you sitting around? Are you twiddling your thumbs? Are you scrolling? Are you flipping channels? Are you sitting there in silence, letting your mind control and manifest? Because I always tell y'all, you are manifesting 24/7. So if you ain't working on yourself, and if you just sitting in your thoughts are going in a circle, they're recycling. You'll have regurgitated information. You'll keep saying the same thing. You'll keep on thinking the same thing, and it won't be nothing that's towards your progress. It'll be counterproductive to your success. You'll be somebody that keeps saying you'll get it done as soon as you get or when you have. No, you gotta do it right now. If you are distracted and you know you distracted, let's change it, bro. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to say, hey, bro, let's change it. Let's not be distracted, not right now. Whoever that woman is that's trying to get on your line, she can wait. Whatever that event is, if it's not in your budget right now, not saying that you broke, but if it's not in your budget right now, it can wait. You in grind mode. You getting ugly on everybody right now so you can go ahead and shine on everybody when it's time to. You getting your hustle on. The level up is right now. It's happening right now. You'll see it in the physical later, but it's happening right now. It's all about the disciplinary action you put on yourself right now. It's all about the self-governing that you do on yourself right now. Don't focus on nobody else. Don't focus on the people that's telling you they gonna start getting on this journey soon. They just gotta get this. Nah, don't focus on them. They gonna keep procrastinating. Procrastination will kill all your willpower. It will kill all your drive. Anything that you have towards your goals, it'll say, yeah, hold up 1 second. We'll get it done next week. What if you don't have next week? So you got to get it done now. Don't say you'll get it done next week. That ain't what this life is about. You want to keep going and upping your status. You want to keep building on your player. Treat yourself like a video game. It's time to pour into your character. It is time to level up every attribute that you have on this character as a human form on planet Earth. You got to add to it. I'm constantly thinking of things to add to my character so I can be the best person on this planet that I can be. Not the best person against people, but the best person that I can be. The best person that I see myself and I see fit for me through my eyes, through my vision, through my mindset, how I manifest, how I attract, how I become aligned with everything that I want and I get everything I want, especially when it's time to buckle down and be disciplined.
So those that choose the harder path get tested more. That's a fact. Those that choose to self-improve get tested more. That's a fact. You will get attacked. You will go through difficulty on your journey to having a better life. Success comes with sacrifice, and the sacrifice is you are not going to get to where you want to go easily. Not everybody will believe in you. Many days will feel lonely. Many days will be difficult, and you won't know how to move forward. And all I'm telling you to do is to keep on going. Don't be afraid to move forward. Don't be scared of what's to come, but be prepared. Preparation is about the consistent habits, turning that into a foundation and seeing how far you've come. Building up your spirit, the warrior within you, the courage to fight through the distractions.
It's time to focus in. It's time to block out all distractions. It's time to tell everybody no. It's time to get ugly. It's time to really zone in. It's time to make sure that everything that is not for me and where I'm going, hey, get out the way, either permanently or just at the moment until you come around and you got your stuff together. But if you're somebody that I can see that ain't never trying to get themselves together and I'm in the middle of walking towards my level up, this is somewhere you've never been in your life. You've never been this, you've never had this feeling. Like I said, you've never been this radiant. Women are attracted to you with ease because that energy is beaming off of you. And a lot of people are receptive. They need that type of light. They need what you have, what you possess. So the level up is bound to happen, but you must know when it's time for you to level up, those distractions become intense and they move fast and they coming head first towards you. Evil needs majority of this earth to follow behind darkness. That's why it's very few people that are really non-drifters and they got their mind right and they focus on changing. A lot of people don't even care to change. They don't even know if they can change. A lot of people ain't been out their neighborhood, ain't never been off their block, ain't never been out their city, ain't never been out their town, ain't never been out their jurisdiction, ain't never been out of their state, their area, their region, and they never will. So they don't even believe it's possible. You got to believe in yourself that this level up is happening, because just like it's so many people that have never done it, guess what? Very few that have. So you can be that few that have got up out that town, got up off that block, got up out that state, got up out that city, got up out that region, and really expressed yourself to where people can pick up on your signals, people can pick up on your frequencies worldwide, no matter if they're in Botswana, no matter if they're in Hawaii, no matter if they're in Russia, Italy, America, and so on. They can look at you and they can feel you across the airwaves. They can connect, they can apply, and then guess what? You've helped somebody grow up, you've helped somebody glow up, and now it's time for them to show up, okay?
My thing was, not saying why everybody going to alcohol, everybody going to weed. I used to like to go to the club just to, first dress fresh. I think that was the number one thing. I like to go to the club just to, dress fresh. And then number two is like, talking to girls. I like to kick it with girls for real. And that was my little thing where I started to look back. And it was really because, while I was going through, stuff with my parents and stuff where it's like, I ain't had to think on it too much. Like I said, I used to always try to fill the void with, girls and stuff. And that's where lust and everything that came with that, started to build up because I was going to that. That's what God was trying to show me. It said, choose this day who you going to serve. You know what I mean? And I honestly have been serving my flesh way more than I've been serving God. I'm just saying that to say because like your flesh really gotta die. Like this stuff ain't easy. Like your flesh really gotta die. And I'm learning that and I'm seeing that's what really like self-control, like discipline, consistency, like all that make you a real deal man. What make you even a more of a man is God. I'm on this earth to serve. We're not here to please each and every soul on this earth. What I'm learning too is, I'm still growing. I gotta learn to give myself grace, helping as many people as I can. And like I said, here to serve God's people. I'm here to serve, most importantly, God. I think I've been distracted for so much, whether that be scrolling on Instagram, just doing each and everything, but staying and being in his word. And he already said it to me. And y'all know the main quote where he say, wisdom and understanding is better than silver and gold. And wisdom means you're going to have to get in his word. You're going to have to read. You're going to have to let your flesh die, because at the end of the day, that's the only route you can take when you're trying to serve God. And I read that verse to y'all because I know it can apply to y'all too. Choose this day who you going to serve. Are you going to keep talking about yourself? Are you going to keep limiting yourself? Are you going to keep doing the things of this world? Are you going to keep one foot in, one foot out? That's the question you got to ask yourself. And I seen on TikTok where a dude said, don't panic. You is not out the game. And one thing, number one, we got to stop running. I think a lot of us run from a lot of stuff. And I was one of them. And just looking back on everything, I would tell y'all from my view, it ain't it. You know what I'm saying? Running from a lot of stuff, because you're going to catch yourself scrolling on Instagram too much. You're going to catch yourself eating too much. You're gonna catch yourself watching too many TV shows. Truly, you need to go ahead and let God heal. Yeah, bro, the game ain't over. Like, you is not out the game. I think that's what be messing us up, because we let one day affect the whole year. We let 2 days affect the whole month, and we let so much stuff affect us that, like, you know what I'm saying, we gon' mess up, we gon' learn. You coming to God, you not gonna be perfect. That don't give us the time to just do whatever we want, but it's okay to have that conviction. It's okay to, you know what I'm saying, kind of be on yourself like, dang, I ain't do that routine. I ain't, you know what I'm saying, I ain't do that right, or I ain't do this right. It's okay to have that little conviction, but it's not okay to keep condemning yourself for over a year, you know what I'm saying, over something that happened, you know what I'm saying, months ago. I think that's how we gonna get out that rut, is stay in the present. Number 2 is knowing that this life is so dang short, and I don't think we really do not take this in. What makes it even worse is that we eating all this crazy food, these chemicals and stuff that, you know what I'm saying, shortens our life even more. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, we only got one shot at this life. We only got one shot, y'all. And one of the things I think about all the time is leaving this earth and me going to heaven, and I go talk to God, and God tell me I had more in me, or my mom telling me, or me meeting my dad and my mom and them telling me I had more in me. And that's what real deal be waking me up and really be, I'm saying, helping me put me back on the right track, is knowing that I don't want to limit myself. Don't let these distractions take you out your destiny, or don't let these distractions mess up what God have for you, because all this stuff be fake news. It just be trying to fake us out and get us off, I'm saying, our track that God has already paid for us. We just got to keep walking and keep trusting.